Meloetta brings three forms of art into the battlefield: music, dance, and fighting. Hello YouTube! This is Chriz Maniac, your friendly neighborhood maniac, bringing you folks another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. Now this battle is against Zunjo once again, and he has beaten me for like the last 3 games as of the start of this battle. So I'm like, okay, that's it. I need to really beat this guy. So I brought along my A team of Pokemon, like 5 walls plus Lucario to just hit stuff really hard. And when you see this team and I'm facing you, you know that I really want to beat you or really want to win, because I lost for like the past couple of games versus Zunjo, so I really want to beat him. But yeah, Zunjo's team doesn't look that threatening. The only thing that's threatening though is Meloetta though. Meloetta is really good. Like, I didn't even know what it does prior to this experience. I never faced a Meloetta before, but he turns out to use it very well. So I use I bring up Venusaur just to sleep powder or something, because none of his Pokemon like to have a sleep powder dumped on them. So that's one sleepy fortress right there. I denied him like using soft rocks and stuff. I at least need that thing just to like I don't know, just to get all his HP and stuff, and to like just chip it down, because that thing is gonna be walling my team pretty well. He sets up the soft rocks, wakes up after 1 turn of sleep. That is one wall train fortress. But now I switched out right there. I should have went for a sleep powder again, but I go into Tsushima to go for rapid spin and to take away his rocks. So he goes for his own rapid spin, takes away my leaf seed. That's fine. And I forgot that rapid spin takes away leaf seed. That's one of the things that we forget nowadays. We need to remember that, folks. So he eats his leftovers, and I eat my leftovers, or rather black sludge. He withdraws his what's it called? Fortress, and he brings his spaghetti. His Gengar just to wall me, but I predict that, and yeah, he's not gonna spin block me now because I am going to scald him. Well, he is technically spin blocking me now, but I predicted his Gengar's return right there. He uses Disable because he knows that Scald is my only move that I can use to hit him. So I predict that I go for my Toxic Spikes, and that is great because he has nothing to like absorb Toxic Spikes. That Gengar's levitating and won't absorb it with his Poison typing, and he needs to take in his what's it called? He needs to bring in his Fortress to spin my my spikes away. And then now I bring in Terrazar, my Tyranitar, just to wall this thing and crunch it, and to basically put an end to Gengar shenanigans. So I bring up my Sandstorm, and he sets up a sub. That is fine by me because he can't really touch me. And then I set up myself Rocks and Blaze. Oh, he can't really touch me unless that he has Focus Blast. So he does have Focus Blast probably. That's why he's staying in. He set up a sub. So we will eat our leftovers right here. And then he goes for Focus Blast, and this Focus Blast does a pretty good amount of damage to my Tyranitar, obviously because it's super effective. Almost takes it out, just 75% to it. I set up my Stealth Rocks, and that is fine by me because rocks in your opponent's side of the field is pretty nice. So he gets hit by Sandstorm. Doesn't really matter though because he has Black Sludge. At least his recovery is not there anymore because I have my Sandstorm there just taking it out. So right here, I was hoping for a Focus Mist. He does get a Focus Mist. I got the Crunch off, and then his substitute is gone. So down goes the plushie. I ate the plushie. I'm sorry about your stuffed toys, but I ate them. So he gets hit by another Sandstorm, and he heals up with Black Sludge, blah blah blah. And I eat my leftovers. Oh man, so much after turn effects. This is what happens when you bring a Sandstorm team, people. You have so much after turn effects. He goes for Focus Blast. He misses again, and I crunch. So I was just sacking off my Tyranitar right there, but he missed Focus Blast twice. So that really sucks for Zunjo. I really feel sorry for you, man. So I eat my leftovers once again, and then I'm at pretty good health now, actually. All that leftover eating has almost brought me to full health. I mean, half health, rather. I think this is Vaporeon, and this Poison now, that is epic, because a Poison Vaporeon is a dead Vaporeon when you're facing it. I just out right there, you bring a full beam just to wall this thing. And yeah, I don't really mind it scalding me or something. And this guy probably doesn't have Ice Beam because they tend to just carry Wish, Protect, and then like Roar or Heal Bell or something if they have Pokebank. So yeah, I eat my leftovers or Black Sludge, and he eats this Black Sludge or leftovers. He gets poisoned, blah blah blah. So much after effects. and I hit that thing up with a Giga Drain, I believe. Actually, yeah, he withdraws right here, and he doesn't want to take a Giga Drain from my Venusaur. I think I go for a Sleep Powder, predicting because actually go for a Leech Seed, alright, because Leech Seed would really sap away at Vaporeon's health, and Vaporeon has a lot of HP, so I would heal up a lot from that. And then yeah, he knows his Fortress. I can put this thing down on sleep and refuse him like spinning away my rocks. And I have this thing with Seeds, so that's great. I'll just like continually chip away at this bug and eat his soul, continually like destroy it basically with my Leech Seed from the inside. Actually, I go for a more aggressive play right here instead of the more defensive play. I know it's a rapid spin this turn, and I'm like, okay, this is a great time to come in with Claire and then close combat something. And close combat would hit anything pretty hard. He spins away all my hazards and in my Leech Seed. That is fine, I don't really care about that because his team actually doesn't really mind it. And I have this Vaporeon already poisoned, so that's great by me. I can just Mega Evolve into my Mega Lucario. Claire is here in all her strength and glory. And now it's time to close combat something unboosted, and it still does a really good amount of damage to that bug. And damn, Lucario hits so damn hard. Like I was unboosted there, and it hit that Fortress for like 50% health. And wow, if I even Swords Dance right there, I would have like knocked it out basically. So I just Swords Dance right there because I know it's Meloetta might come in and not speed me or something. Or I don't know, like I didn't even know that Meloetta was how fast Meloetta was, but I knew it was fast. So I go for another close combat, just like not playing around, just destroying stuff because I know that this thing has pretty low special, pretty low defense, but he probably has bold max defense or something, but still I guess hurt by that. So a combination of close combat and poison would be enough to take this Vaporeon out. So down goes the Vaporeon, and he at least gets a Wish Off at least. And he can pass it on to his next Pokemon. So yeah, 2 Pokemon destroyed by Lucario so far. He brings some Puffins. I'm like, oh, Puffins, okay. And he doesn't take that much damage from that thing, from my Bullet Punch, surprisingly, because I thought that thing was very frail, like, but it doesn't take that much damage. I guess that thing has max defense and it's bold or something. I bring in my Gyarados just to take a Sleep Powder or something, and yeah, so yeah, he goes for Sleep Powder. I predict him right, and just to roar away his sub. And now I can Sleep Talk, possibly get Roar or Waterfall, but I'm hoping for Roar right here just to take away his substitute. And because like he might Leech Seed me and stuff, he might like troll me like crazy. That's what Jumplofts like to do. They like just to troll you with Leech Seed, and very rarely they run an offensive set of Swords Dance. But yeah, Zunjo is sitting here with his signature Pokemon Jumpluff, but not anymore because I used Roar, and now it is gone from the field for now. And as Meloetta, I'm like, okay, what could this thing do? I know it can knock me in one shot, unless it has some sort of electric move, and these things I bet they don't have electric moves. Look at that, it's a Ballerina dancer. It doesn't look like it conducts electricity, right? So, but he does. He has a Thunderbolt. I'm like, what? That thing is Thunderbolt. And now this is the time when they went to like Smogon and Bulbapedia just to check out what sort of like moves that this Meloetta could bring at me. And that really surprised me. I didn't know that Meloetta could get that. So yeah, it comes Meloetta, and he Thunderbolts me. That sucks. I got smashed by it. And this thing has close combat too. What? I was really surprised that this thing has close combat. And wow, okay, because I never faced one of these Meloettas before, and that really surprised me. And like I lost 2 of my team members just like that, just in one move from this Meloetta. So this Ballerina Princess thing is really OP. It's really wrecking my team. I bring in Claire just to outspeed this thing and wreck it with a close combat of my own. And because I have had enough with this thing, he switches out right there. Ain't gonna support he's gonna sack it. And I go for the Crunch actually, just one thing to deal super effective damage versus the what's it called? Meloetta. Because I know that thing's psychic and normal type. Anyways, I go for a Crunch, and it's not the 2-hit KO his Fortress, and down goes his Fortress. So yeah, that was the bug. And the next Pokemon he brings in is no, his Azumarill, and I'm like, okay, I don't want to take some sort of Aqua Jet, so I switch out right there. In comes Philippines, and Philippines is made to tank Azumarill, even though he has no defensive investment. He takes hits very well from Azumarills, and because of his typing, his grass and poison typing. So he takes most of his stats basically, bar and Ice Punch. And even when his Mega Evolve, Ice Punch is neutral damage, so yeah, here we go. No, here's Azumarill, and he brings in Puffins once again just to troll me. And right here, I go for Giga Drain. I should have went for a Sludge Bomb right here. But now, next turn, I could go for a Sludge Bomb. I was just not playing around with that Zunjo. He might just stay with it or something, or he might switch out. And Giga Drain seems like the safest play. And you know me, I like to play safe. That's my downfall a lot of the time. And yeah, if you want to beat me, folks, just keep in mind that I play safe. So I go for a Sludge Bomb right there, and that hits Puffins and takes away his substitute. And go away, substitute, because I want to hit this Jump Bluff thing, which is really annoying, and it's really trolly, and it's really funny, and it's really cute too. I love Jump Bluff. I love when people use keep Pokemon in Pokemon battles. Anyways, you know, it's Meloetta. I use Sludge Bomb on it, and it deals a pretty good amount of damage to it. And I actually get the poison on it too, which is very lucky on my part. Actually, not very lucky, but because like you have a 30% chance of poison with Sludge Bomb, and that's why you run it. But still, that's a pretty good piece of hacks. Anyways, I bring out Philippines right here. I don't want to take like some sort of psychic move because I know these things are psychic type. And I bring in Caius, my Gliscor, just to wall this thing, get a knockoff on it. And he goes for a Relic Song right here. And that is great because now I could just... Oh wait, never mind, he gets a crit. So yeah, this Meloetta has taken out 3 of my Pokemon so far. And now it's in this fighting form. And this fighting form looks pretty dangerous. But now I know it's normal fighting type. And I can take that with a Bullet Punch next turn with my Lucario. So I bring in Claire right here, just to Bullet Punch this thing, because Bullet Punch would take this thing down, because it's normal fighting type, it's not neutral anymore to it. And it's a pretty low HP anyways. He brings the Puffins just to like fire it off basically. I Bullet Punch that little puffball thing, and that's a pretty good amount of damage to it. It's a 2-hit KO. And down goes Puffins, his signature Pokemon, his Jump Off. Poor Puffins, I always feel bad about taking that thing out. It's so cute. He brings a no, here's a Zumaro, and he knows that much a shot right here. I think he goes for a Play Rough just to maximize his damage output. And yeah, I bring in Tsushima just because she's at she's at high amount of health, and she can take any sort of move from Zumaro because I have max HP and a pretty high defense investment in this guy, and this girl I meant. I have Sludge Wave right here, and does a lot of damage to the Zumaro because it's super effective, does half to it, and he goes for another Play Rough. That does lots of me, so these two water Pokemon just fighting it out, just trying to desperately bring down each other. And I go for another Sludge Wave, hoping to take that thing out because it looks kind of iffy if I'm gonna take it out. And I do take it out with my Sludge Wave, and Tsushima wins over that Zumaro. And in comes Zunjo's last Pokemon, which says OP Ballerina Princess. And right here, she's going to go down to Poison, so I just stay in right here, just to like stack off my Thundercurl and win me the match. So yeah, he goes for a Relic Song, just going out with style, going out with bit of creative art. He he transforms, he gets his HP dropped by Life Orb, and he gets Poison too. So down goes Meloetta, not going down with his own hands, but with her own hands. And yeah, going down with style too, which is very Team Flourish of you. Anyways, folks, that was the battle against Zunjo. Yeah, so keep in mind about Meloetta. Meloetta's a pretty good Pokemon, and you never see it, so keep in mind what it does. I know, and it really wrecked my team. So anyways, folks, leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed the battle, and I'll see you folks next time!